and I'll meet you where you are. I'll be waiting in the car in the dead of night on that broken road. I won't let you walk alone. Oh, my brother, you don't have to follow in your bloodline. Oh, we got each other, and if you got tomorrow, then you still got tomorrow. Then let you start from where you came, isn't who you are. Oh, my brother, you don't have to follow in your bloodline. Don't you forget, God's not done with you yet. When it feels like you're losing the war in your head, just know this isn't the end.
Now, from the Valley of the Sun, EA Sports welcomes you inside State Farm Stadium, just west of downtown Phoenix, Arizona. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Los Angeles Rams and the Arizona Cardinals. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. We welcome you. That's the punter Ethan Evans to get this started. And off we go from Arizona. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
At their own 18-yard line.
On the carry, this is Nick Chubb. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3.
Once again, it's Chubb. And he'll have enough to move the chains. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards.
And the offensive line does a really nice job winning this play at the point of attack. And once he got the ball, all he had to really do was just find a crease and hit it, and he's able to pick up the first down.
They'll run it straight ahead with Chubb. And a hard-earned yard as he ran through one would-be tackler. It's second down.
So these, Mike, are the body blow runs. They're not big gains. They're nothing fancy. But they really set that physical tone for the rest of the game where now a good play caller can use some of these early runs to set up something a little bit bigger down the road.
No dice there. He is met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
On third down, Murray. His first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. That's the safety, Cameron Curl.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it so we're able to move forward. So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on them early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. He'll look to throw. That's to the running back, Breece Hall. To the pylon, he's in. Breece Hall. Touchdown, Los Angeles. So the turnover turns into a quick touchdown, and Greg, that's exactly how you want your offense to take care of business.
Anytime your defense can create those sudden change situations, Mike, absolutely, you have to take advantage of it. 1 second, you're sitting on the bench, going over your next drive. All of a sudden, after that turnover, you've got to be able to get out on the field and go. Take advantage of the short field and results in a nice touchdown.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This fielded at about the 9. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it.
At their own 30-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Murray. Open man is Marvin Harrison Jr. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. So a big one there to start the drive. Pick up of 46 yards.
Cardinals, first down.
On 1st down, Murray. Here's a screen set up for Benson. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Touchdown number 9 for the year.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
A little bit easier following the penalty, and the kick is good. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. This is going to be taken in at the 3. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it.
At their own 30-yard line.
Ready, break! 18, pioneer! Go!
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Quick throw, taken in, and he's going to be brought down up past the 45. That's the way to get started, a pickup of 17, and a very quick first down.
So we heard about this budding connection all the way back in training camp in the summer. So it's nice to see those reps starting to translate on game day. And I think these two might have a really bright future together. And the more plays they make, the more we're going to see that confidence grow.
Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Not every pass has to be thrown downfield. You can rely on the run after catch, especially a big body like this tight end. Get the ball in his hands early and let him pick up the rest after the catch.
They'll look to throw. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. A terrific play all the way around, finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. He fields it at the 8. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Bill Rush, first carry of the game for Trey Benson. And he'll take this to about the 28. That's Zaven Collins on the stop.
At the 28-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup.
It is 2nd and 6. From the gun, it's Murray. That's caught downfield by Harrison. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 71 yards. Touchdown, Arizona. Ryland's kick here is good. And the Cardinals will tie things up. We are all even at 14. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. This will be taken in at the 2. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's complete to the rookie's 2nd-round pick. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a 1st down. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. 2 straight hookups. This one good for 10 yards. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
First down.
Now they'll set up to throw. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it will fall to the ground. It's incomplete. 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw yet again. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force 3rd down. Shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. That's catch 3 just on this drop. And it gets his team a 1st down.
At the 29-yard line.
19 tight. 19 tight. Here we go. Here we go.
Back to the air one more time. A quick throw. That's complete on the slant. And he's close to another 1st down. He's brought down just shy of the marker.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
From the 21, here's 2nd down and 2. They'll look to throw again. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
18 Cardinals, 18 Vikings, 18.
He'll try to run for it with Hall. But he goes nowhere. Hall doesn't pan out. It's going to bring up fourth down.
No gain on the play. It's fourth down.
So, a little extra time to think about what to do on fourth down as we are through quarter number 1. Knotted at 14 on the scoreboard. Greg and I back here in Glendale after this.
Hold the ready.
No move for the field goal unit. They're going to line up and go for it on fourth down. They're going to go, and it's Hall. And he's not going anywhere. Stuck behind the line. They have turned it over on down.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you, and let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays on.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10. On the ground, it's Chubb to start this drive. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and
From 29, here's second and 4. They'll go with Chubb. Not much there. Quick defense, held to no gain.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. Third and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
He'll try to run for it. They'll mark him out at the 1. It is a big gain for Arizona. Gains an even 70 yards. Chubb is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Makes the score Cardinals 41, Rams 14.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Ready. 40, 70, set.
They send the receiver in motion left. Back to throw here to begin the drive. That's taken in. It's Tez Walker. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drive.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
To the air now on first and 10. Going down the middle of the field, and he's got his tight ends. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
A gain of
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
Back to throw. The pass right side going to be taken in by Walker. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. That's 2 catches on this drive. This one for 23 yards. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. The red zone now. He'll drop to throw. Quick throw here is complete. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
That's a 9-yard line.
70 range, 70, 69, 60 down.
He'll drop to throw. That is caught. What a job on the scramble. Touchdown, L.A. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A 3rd touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. This taken at the 5. We'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
And 10 at their own 22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. They'll start on the ground with Chubb. And he'll wind up getting about 4 before he's shown the sideline.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 5. Here's Chubb. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
On 3rd down, Murray. The open man is Reed. He's got it. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
Ryan Stonehouse in punt formation.
Taylor now to return it. But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. We're going to start this drive on the ground. It's Hall. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 19-yard line.
Another run here with Hall. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
Back's doing everything in his power to try to get that ball around the edge to the boundary, but just great pursuit there by this linebacker, staying with his angles, running through contact, and he makes the play behind the line.
Here now, 3rd and 5. He'll look to throw. Open man, left side. He's got it. Loose inside the 30. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 82 yards. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Third down. My focus, Greg, was on picking up the first down. Forget that. They go down the field and in the end zone for a touchdown.
Yeah, and I don't think it was just your focus, Mike. I think in this case, it was the defense's focus. They're so worried about where that first down marker was that they allowed them to get that ball up and over the top for the deep strike touchdown.
So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
At their own 21-yard line.
A handoff here to start the drive, but this will end up being a reverse. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Now some movement up front, flags down, mistake-filled first half continues. On play action, Murray. He'll fire one deep for Harrison. And he's going to take this one all the way. 90 yards. Touchdown, Arizona. A huge play there. They go in the air. We only see a few touchdowns of that length all year. They go from back up to in the end zone for a touchdown.
It is, Mike. In this case, most teams are saying, let's just pick up a first down. At the very least, give our punter some room out of the end zone. But not this guy. He's thinking taking it to distance, and that's exactly what he was able to do.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. Now return coming from the 7. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. It's fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down. The slot man in motion right. Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. Quick throw taken in, and they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down. They'll look to throw. Going up top. This one batted away. It's incomplete. Good hands there in the end zone. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, if you're going to target him in the end zone, you better come correct, man, because this guy, he embraces those moments of one-on-one coverage when it matters the most, and I think he just saved 6 by getting his hands on that one.
Now the Rams going to use the first of their timeouts. And the stoppage comes with 23 seconds left on the first half clock. 3rd down, they need 5. Slot man in motion right. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. He's going to air this one out, and that is incomplete.
It just seems like the offense gets in their own way, and whether it's a penalty or a drop or whatever the case may be, it's these self-inflicted wounds. They've got to stop it.
Now, how about this? It's a fake. And he is out of bounds 19 yards as they get the fourth down conversion. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
70 Lions. 19 Lions. Let's go.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Looking for his tight end on the corner route. He's got it. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. And the offense will elect to burn a timeout. 5 seconds remaining in this second quarter. Still get a first down at the 1. First and 10, they go from the 11. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. That is second touchdown of the game. He's up to 9 now on the year. The extra point from Harding is good. And the Rams will go up by 7. Final second now of this first half as this one is away. Short kick taken just inside the 20. And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
At their own 29-yard line.
Okay, break. Let's go.
The drive begins with a run, and it's Hall. And a good run there. Give him 5 yards. From the 35, here's second and 4. They'll go again with Hall. Ooh, some hitting going on now. He was rocked right at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. It's now 3rd and 4.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short. Downfield, got a man, and he's got it. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
First down, Los Angeles.
19, 18, right here.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
Ready. Cougar 19. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
Throwing now from the gun. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Reese Hall, the intended receiver. And it'll be 3rd down.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out front.
That's caught. Left side. It's complete. Catch number 7. 7 so far in this one. And a first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
They'll look to throw yet again. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. That's to the end zone where it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be second down now.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag. A little late. It's probably a touchdown.
The Rams punting unit coming out, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and come out to the 20-yard line.
20-yard line.
There's a handoff to Chubb, heading left. And finally, they'll bring him down, but he's up beyond the 45-yard line.
6 yards.
That one good for 26 yards.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
First carry for James Conner. And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line.
3-yard line.
So much of what makes a toss play so good is it allows you to get the ball on the perimeter of the defense really quickly, and it doesn't stress all of your backside blocking. But on the downside, it does get your running back running east and west. They're running sideways for the first couple steps, and with a defense that can run to the ball, they're able to get you down for a loss.
Murray now on second down. That's taken in by the running back, Benson. And it'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and third down. Coming up.
They were able to complete this pass, but how often do we see these running backs run these angle routes and they catch it in stride and run a hole through the defense? So, I know the defense gave up some yards here, but it could have been a lot worse.
Murray on third down. Moving to his right. He'll try and get there on the ground.
So often the best pass defense is a good pass rush, and that's exactly what we saw here. The pass rush disrupted this play from the very start. The quarterback has all of his attention on the rushers rather than his receivers downfield. All he can manage to do is get back to the original line of scrimmage.
And he didn't give the Gunners a chance to get down there and make the play for him. It's into the end zone and a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And mark him down up beyond the 30. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down. Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up first and 10. There's that man again. Another catch. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. His 8th reception of the game. And good for a first down. So, a couple of first downs will give them 1st and 10. They're at the 41.
Tight. 60, bro. Trap 60. Dragon 60. Take over.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down.
1st and 10.
Good-looking drive rolls on 18 more yards. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
70 Timberwolves. 19 Warriors. 17.
They'll look to throw again. Rounds another catch for his favorite target. And he's got another one. Touchdown, Rams. 3 touchdowns for him now in this one. And he's up to 10 on the year. And that is the hat trick. What a game. His 3rd touchdown reception of this one.
And nothing they've done to slow him down has worked, Mike. This defense, they're throwing multiple guys at him. They're playing man, they're playing zone. It doesn't matter. This guy is having his way, and he's having a day.
That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchdown.
1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Start out with a run, and it's Benson. Room to run at the 35. Big gain on the ground here as he takes this up past the 40-yard line. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. And next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
1st down throw for Murray. Exiting the pocket right. And that is caught on the right sideline, but it's out of bounds, says the official, who was right there. Not the most accurate pass. It's incomplete, and it's 2nd down.
Well, it's going to go down as an incompletion, but it wasn't from a lack of effort. I mean, he did everything in his power to try to get both feet in bounds. The pass just took him a little bit too close to the sideline, and he just wasn't able to save the play.
Forced out wide. Off he goes. And he'll be lucky to just get some positive yards out of that one. Out of bounds, pickup of 2.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
Here's 3rd and 7. From the gun, it's Murray. He's got his tight end. That's McBride. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. Just his 1st catch. They have held him in check so far. But that one gives him a 1st down. So, no shortage of offense in this one as we end the 3rd. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Here's a run by Chubb as we start the 4th quarter. And a strong 1st down run, a pickup of 9, setting up 2nd and short.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
On the toss, they go with Benson. And that'll give them the 1st down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
He'll get this out wide. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 3 to go.
2nd and 3 at the Rams' 13-yard line.
Working out of the gun, Murray. Open man is Reed. He's got it. This drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal for his team.
Cardinals, 1st down. 1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
It's a designed run for Murray. And this one blown up. Good surge and drop up. A loss on the play. Back to the 9-yard line.
Brings up 2nd and
Task a bit tougher as they face 2nd and goal. Out of the gun, it's Murray. That's over the middle and intercepted. And a nice return here as well. He is out of bounds near the 40.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
it's a gain of 11.
They get 11 and quickly pick up the 1st down. Shotgun snap and a give to Hall. Inside the 20. And he will score. Reese Hall. Touchdown, L.A. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. On comes Joshua Carty for the extra point. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. First play of the drive, and here's Benson. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a 1st down.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time.
And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. That's the safety, Cameron Curl. And the Rams are going to get the football here at their own 38-yard line. It's 1st down, and it's Paul. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. Give him 14 on that play. One play, 1 1st down.
A gain of 14. 1st down, Rams.
On 1st down, they go right back to Hall. Room to run at the 35. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. He's done it again, back-to-back good runs. 19 this time, and another 1st down.
29-yard line.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. They will run it over center with Hall. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pick up a 14 and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he will score again. Touchdown, Los Angeles. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. And that touchdown probably, Greg, ends any small hopes of a comeback on the other side.
Yeah, I think those chances, Mike, were small to begin with, but with that last score, I think this one is pretty much over.
So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
On first down, Murray is sweeping to his left. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. He'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Working from the shotgun, it's Murray. Now a shot here, deep middle. And that is incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10. From the shotgun, it's Murray. Picked off by Cameron Kinchin. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown.
So it's 3rd down, and it just seems clear that he's just trying to do anything to keep the drive alive. But even though you're trying to keep the punt team off the field, you just can't be careless and reckless. And that's really what he ended up being, Mike. And defense takes advantage and takes it back to the house.
So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. This will be returned from the 6. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Murray. He gets this complete to Michael Wilson. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick 1st down.
First down.
Play action. It's Murray. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
A gain of 18 for number 18. And a 1st down. 1st and 10.
Cardinals, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Murray's going to throw again. Throw here down the field. It will fall. Incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution. And
oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him.
Certainly hasn't been their best game in terms of rushing the passer, but you find yourself with a lead here in the 4th quarter. No better time for that pass rush to come alive and see if they can close this game out.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Throwing Murray. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The defense still has 3 timeouts. We'll see if they decide to use them here as the offense starts taking a knee. 2nd and 11. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. They come to the line needing 11 here on third down. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So it's a win for the visiting Rams.